Hello everyone, this is Chi and welcome back to my art space. In this video, I am going to do an unboxing and a review of some of the materials that I got from the Black Friday sale at Hahnëmule. There should be a total of 6 items in this box, and I paid a standard courier shipping fee of £4.13. So here are the contents of my box. These are my watercolor postcard tins. I got them for £4.16. They are regularly priced at £7.50. So for the price point of £4.16, that's really cheap. I also got 2 different pads of watercolor paper blocks. I will explain them later. I am looking through and sifting through this packaging because my previous experience with Hahnëmule is that they usually include a gift or a handwritten note, but not this time, I suppose. So here they are again. The 2 watercolor paper pads that I got is one aquarelle called Selection, which I believe have different types of watercolor paper inside, and the other one is Britannia 300 GSM cold press watercolor papers. I will do a separate review of these papers once I've actually used them. Here's the Selection pad, and there's a list of what types of watercolor paper can be found inside. Hahnëmule actually have different types of tins and different types of watercolor paper postcards inside. This one is called Limited Edition Creative World 2020 Watercolor Postcard Tin, and it is now out of stock in their website because, as I've said, it was only £4.16 when I've got it, which is really cheap. So inside this tin, you will find 30 sheets of 10.5 by 14.8 centimeters cold pressed watercolor paper with a blank face to create custom postcard designs, overleaf printed lines to contain the postcard text, and another blank space for stamps. That's actually the description that they have on the website. The papers are unbleached, acid and linen free, and age resistant. I was actually debating whether I should just tear this off or use scissors to take it off because it's quite taut on the actual tin and you couldn't slide it off like what I would normally do. So in the end, I just tore it off. So here is the tin, basically. It's just a simple design, no other print on it apart from the Hahnëmule logo at the lower right corner. So here are the papers, the watercolor postcards. If you tip it out, you'll find that there's a styrofoam inside. This is used to kind of like lift the watercolor postcards to make it look fuller, I suppose, but I usually just keep it inside. So here is a closer look on one of the watercolor paper postcard. The description of this on the official website is that it is white, the finish is cold pressed, and the material is 100% cotton. You can see that it's slightly textured, but not as textured as my usual cold pressed watercolor papers. I have compared it with my Sea White watercolor paper postcard, and it does appear to be slightly longer and slightly wider than the Sea White watercolor paper postcard. Also comparing them side by side, texture wise, Sea White is more textured than the Hahnëmule. That's it for the dimensions of this specific watercolor paper postcard found in this specific tin, which is called Limited Edition Creative World 2020. On to the most important part, testing the paper by painting. I am using my White Nights watercolor set to paint on this postcard. I personally prefer painting on cold pressed watercolor paper, and I really enjoyed painting on this postcard. As you can see on this video, that the paintbrush just glides through it and the water absorption is really nice as well. Even if you pay the full price of £7.50, you still get your money's worth because you get 30 pieces of postcards and a tin, as compared to other brands which would only give you about 12 pieces for the same price. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Merry Christmas everyone, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care out there. Bye!